Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the technical officials for this session of the 2019 Hancock Prospecting Australian Swimming Championships. The referees for this session are for the men's events, Sherry Smith, New South Wales. For the women's events, Matthew Bromley, Queensland. The starters for this session are for the men's events, David Gregory of Queensland. And for the women's events, David Cooper, New South Wales. The technical manager for the event is Karen McLeod. Technical officials, please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the pool deck the athletes in the men's 20 to 21 age group 200 metre breaststroke final. In lane 3, representing Nuttawading, Joshua Hargreaves. In lane 4, representing TSS Aquatics, Cooper Vanderland. And in lane 5, representing Rackley Swim, Jia Kwan Young. All right, and we're off and away for the men's 200 metre breaststroke, the age group 20 to 21 Climmy. We have so much potential already in this event. We've seen the likes of Brenton Brickard and Christian Springer in the past, but it's nice to have these events, like we were just saying before, with the age group swims moving from the heats to the finals.
Absolutely, bit of a changing of the guard in these events, and these guys get another hit out now this evening to hopefully post a good time and you know, hopefully get in the eyes of the selectors as well.
200 metre breaststroke, about getting into your rhythm nice and early, that easy speed in that first 100. How did you go at breaststroke, Climmy?
It definitely wasn't my forte. It's probably definitely the most technical stroke, and the 200 breaststroke being so crucial in terms of pacing, and these guys are doing a tremendous job going out in a 105.56, which is a great lead out there.
All right, that's right. At the turn, we turn around now. Cooper Vanderland, TSS Aquatics. Really starting to motor that third 50. Sort of in that 200, 400, even that 800 metres. That third block is really the most important, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. The guys will be trying to build into this last turn. They've got a big split stroke to come out of that, and obviously they'll be gasping for air coming out of that turn and really trying to build into that finish. This state has always produced great breaststrokers, Phil Rogers, Ryan Mitchell. So, you know, hopefully these guys in front of the South Australian crowd can produce a pretty good swim.
Actually, I hear Phil Rogers is making a comeback a little bit later on in the week.
I think he might be swimming in the Legends Relay, which will be fantastic. Hopefully he's on my team.
Yeah.
Being a firefighter, he's in great shape.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Is that what he's doing these days?
Absolutely. Got a great finish on our hands here. Actually, the boys are having a good tussle.
Jiaquan Young from Rackley Swim having a crack there as well. Comes down to the finish though, 2:17.33. Cooper Vanderland of TSS Aquatics. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the pool deck the athletes in the men's 18 to 19 200-metre breaststroke final. In lane 1, representing St Hilda's WA, Isaac Pollard. In lane 2, representing Melbourne Uni, it's Adam Selwood. In lane 3, representing Novocastrian, Harrison Gelatli. In lane 4, representing Carlisle, Finn O'Connor. In lane 5, representing Trinity Grammar, Nathan Zhu. In lane 6, representing West Illawarra, Nathan DeLutis. In lane 7, representing Southport Olympic, Clayton Fowler. And in lane 8, representing the Hills, Nicholas Miller. These are the athletes in the men's 18 to 19 200-metre breaststroke final. The athletes off and away in the men's 200-metre 18 to 19 200-metre breaststroke final.
It's great to have a full field in this event, and obviously the boys would have seen what the 20 to 21-year-olds have just posted with a 2:15.5 previously. So it's certainly a benchmark for them to try and better and put a good race together.
Talking about Finn O'Connor before, made the Oceania team. So he's been on that team before.
Absolutely. I mean, Oceania's team is a great experience for him now. Obviously, the youth world championships would be the stepping stone for him, and hopefully make the senior team later on in his career.
As they turn around now, coming down onto their second lap.
Nathan Zhu in lane 5 has moved to Matt Brown at the IS now as well. So he's got a great coach behind him, and he's putting a great race together. Lane 4 and 5 have really cleared away a little bit now.
Yeah, Matt Brown, former AIS swimmer himself.
Yeah.
All right, at the 100 turn there, it's Finn O'Connor, 105.56. Really starting to find his momentum. Had a question before, actually, Clivy, with someone asking on the sidelines when the coaches sort of yell out things on the sideline to sort of get them into the momentum with the breaststroke, whether it helps or not. I think it does.
Breaststroke is probably the only stroke that you can really hear the coaches fairly clearly. Obviously, they're spending the most amount of time out of the water, and especially with that distinctive. Some coaches have distinctive noises, whistles, whatever it might be for their swimmers. So you can hear it. You can, especially in this last 50, they really can get that boost from the coaches.
Yeah, the crowd nice and vocal tonight.
Get behind them, guys.
This is awesome. As he makes his way down now. It's Finn O'Connor, 15 metres to go.
His last 50's been fantastic. He's really put together a good 200.
Down to the finish, Finn O'Connor, 2:16.85. Adam Selwood, 2:21.4. And Nathan Zhu coming in there. In third place, 2:20.74. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the medal ceremony for the men's 20 to 21 200-metre breaststroke. The presenter of the medals is Jamie Salter, Swimming Australia General Manager, Performance Pathway. In third place, and the winner of the bronze medal in a time of 2:28.7, representing Nunawading, Joshua Hargreaves. In second place, and the winner of the silver medal in a time of 2:18.26, representing Rackley Swim Club, Jia Kwan Young. In first place, Australian champion and winner of the gold medal in a time of 2:17.33, representing TSS Aquatics, Cooper Vandenlaan. Congratulations to all of our swimmers and our presenter, Mr. Jamie Salter. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the pool deck the athletes in the women's 19 to 20 100-metre butterfly final. In lane 1, representing MLC Aquatic, Isabella Simons. In lane 2, representing Norwood, Abby Duncan. In lane 3, representing Southport Olympic, Tanya Stovgard. In lane 4, representing Brisbane Grammar, Gemma Cooney. In lane 5, representing Brisbane Grammar, Georgia Wells. In lane 6, representing Nunawading, Tegan Coxhill. In lane 7, representing Commercial, Ellen Klein. And in lane 8, representing Carlisle, Sarah Kemp. These are the athletes in the women's 19 to 20 100-metre butterfly final. Athletes off and away for the women's 100-metre butterfly, 19 to 20 age group.
David Lash from Brisbane Grammar has got 2 swimmers this event in lane 4 and 5, and Gemma Cooney and Georgia Wells. So he's obviously, and they train along Emily Seabom as well. So it's a great squad up there.
Gemma Cooney also currently in the Swimming Australia transition squad as well. Another great development that they've got coming through Swimming Australia as well. So we've spoken about these age group finals, and they've got these side development squads. That's really, really important for our swimmers as well.
Absolutely. The development program's been really working, and these guys are progressing from on all their swims, morning and night, and hopefully getting the eyes of the selectors get picked on the team.
It does look like Gemma Cooney Tegan Coxhill. Yeah, it's going to be Gemma Cooney, 10074. Tegan Coxhill, 101.39. Congratulations to all of our athletes in the women's 100-metre butterfly, 19 to 20s. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the medal ceremony for the men's 18 to 19 200-metre breaststroke. The presenter of the medals is Jamie Salter, Swimming Australia General Manager, Performance Pathway. In third place, and the winner of the bronze medal in a time of 2:27.4, representing Trinity Grammar, Nathan Zhu. In second place, and the winner of the silver medal in a time of 2:21.4, representing Melbourne Uni, it's Adam Selwood. In first place, Australian champion and winner of the gold medal in a time of 2:16.85, representing Carlisle, Finn O'Connor. Congratulations, swimmers, and thank you to our presenter, Mr. Jamie Salter. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the pool deck the athletes in the women's 17 to 18 100-metre butterfly final. In lane 1, representing Carlisle, Cara Sutherland. In lane 2, representing TSS Aquatics, Charlotte Mitchell. In lane 3, representing St. Peter's Western, Meg Harris. In lane 4, representing St. Peter's Western, Michaela Ryan. In lane 5, representing USC Spartans, Alexandria Perkins. In lane 6, representing Perth City, Madison Howe. In lane 7, representing Ginninderra, Abby Webb. And in lane 8, representing Nepean, Abby Slaughter. In the water now, the women's 17 to 18 100-metre butterfly final. Clemmy off to a good start.
Yeah, absolutely. One of Australia's favourite events, previously with Patria Thomas, Susie O'Neill, great names, and now Emma McEwen owning this event. So it's a great event for these girls to be part of.
So they make their way down now to the turn at the 50-metre mark. Michaela Ryan turning in first there, 28.06. Really maximising that underwater off the walls.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, Meg Harris has just moved to St. Peter's Western to train with Shayna Jack, who's getting the experience training there.
It's a good squad they've got there at St. Peter's Western at the moment, isn't it?
But Michaela's really streaking away though. She's just made a national camp first time and looks like it's paid off.
Yeah, well done, Michaela Ryan. Abby Webb in there at second, 1 minute and 48. Yesterday, we kicked off all the action of the 2019.
You've loved watching him grow and learn. Now, you need to watch from a distance, traveling the world alone, but still part of a team. Discovering exciting new places and making new memories together, even when you're apart. The hard work and the unforgettable moments. You never want to let them go, but you're so glad you did.
Regular or chicken salt?
Both.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the medal ceremony now for the women's 19 to 20 100 metre butterfly. The presenter of the medals is Jamie Salter, Swimming Australia General Manager, Performance Pathway. In third place, and the winner of the bronze medal in a time of 1:02.69, representing Southport Olympic, Tanya Stovgard. In second place, and winner of the silver medal in a time of 1:01.39, representing Nunawading, Tegan Coxhill. In first place, Australian champion and winner of the gold medal in a time of 1:00.74, representing Brisbane Grammar, Gemma Cooney. Congratulations, swimmers, and thank you to our presenter, Jamie Salter. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the pool deck the athletes in the men's 20 to 21 100-meter freestyle. In lane 1, representing Acacia Bayside, Lachlan Carter. In lane 2, representing St Hilda's WA, Jackson Govers. In lane 3, representing St Peter's Western, Max Carlton. In lane 4, representing Melbourne Vic Centre, Benno Negree. In lane 5, representing Brisbane Grammar, Brendan Cook. In lane 6, representing Nuttawading, Bowen Goff. In lane 7, representing Nuttawading, Andrew Rice. In lane 8, representing Mingara Aquatic, James Koch. These are the athletes in the men's 20 to 21 100-meter freestyle final.
Strokes.
Quick start for the boys in the men's 100-meter 20 to 21 freestyle final.
Absolutely great to see these boys backing up. A lot of them from the 100 meters butterfly yesterday.
Bleaking this one's all over, really, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's, you know, it's not much between the whole field in this one.
This will be a good warm-up tonight for the men's open 100-meter freestyle final as well. A lot to look forward to tonight at the turn.
Absolutely. Although Brendan Cook is really coming away from the field, he went sub 50 this morning. He'd probably be looking for a mid 49 to a low 49. He's looking really strong. A Victorian. It's great to see.
Oh, okay, Glimmy. Down at the touch.
No, it's Benno.
Benno Negree, Melbourne Vic Centre. 49.57. That is quick. Max Carlton, 50.74 in its second. And Bowen Goff, after his efforts last night as well, backing up there with 50.77. Really rolling into that backstroke. Nice rotation through the shoulders.
It's really, it's almost time trialing here. They're swimming by themselves. They've got not really anyone to watch. So it's really trying to stay within your race, stay within your plan that you've got. So obviously, it might be wanting to swim at PB at night. And so it's very important that they stick to what they've been set up to do.
Absolutely. Coming down here, 141.79.
This second lap of the backstroke, a little bit tricky in the 400 IM. You don't want you obviously she's getting a nice little lead here. Should probably feel still pretty fresh. So, but wanting to conserve energy for the second half of the race.
Spots on the World University Games are up for grabs as well. So lots of these swimmers in these age groups may even have a chance.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a very, very fast qualifying time, 4:45.45 to qualify for that team. So, but absolutely, these, all these age groups, they have the opportunity to go to World Uni Games or World Youth Championships.
The breaststroke leg could be the make or break of an individual medley swim. These girls doing a great effort in the water at the moment.
Paris is gaining on Francesca here, so it's obviously, as you said, you can make a big move in the breaststroke in an IM, so she might swim up to her here.
Really utilising that scoop underneath the water. I think when we were little, it was scoop up the M&Ms and put them in your mouth.
Yeah, was it? Never heard that one, but it's a good analogy.
I think one day I had a kid
Mine was
who...
pizza runs.
Was
doing
yours pizza?
runs,
Yeah. One day I had a lady who was teaching her kid to swim, and I said, you could scoop up the ice cream and put it in your mouth. And she said, I have a lactose problem, so I had to change it to M&Ms.
That's it.
At the turn now, Francesca Fitzhenry, 3:43.46. She makes her way on the last leg here, the freestyle leg. Those legs will be nice and jelly, bringing in that freestyle kick now.
Absolutely, and obviously you can, from the transition from the breaststroke to freestyle, the first 25 meters is so crucial, getting back into a good rhythm, completely new stroke, trying to get it into that last final turn with some momentum. Paris has made it. She swam 5:02 this morning, so this is obviously for her will be a progression into this final. So it's a great swim.
Less than 25 meters to go now. The women's 19 to 20, 400 meter individual medley. At the finish, Francesca Fitzhenry, Trinity Grammar, in a time of 4:52.01. Bit quicker than this morning. And a big time drop there too for Paris Breaststroke, 4:56 from 5:02 this morning. Well done. Olympic silver medalist, 200 metre backstroke, Mitchell Larkin will be signing autographs tonight at 7:20 at the SA Aquatic and Leisure Centre Centre Store. Don't miss out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the medal ceremony for the men's 18 to 19 100-metre freestyle. The presenter of the medals is Adam Pine, Swimming Australia General Manager, Paralympic and Open Water Programs. In third place, and the winner of the bronze medal in a time of 50.99, representing Brisbane Grammar, Joseph Jackson. In second place, and the winner of the silver medal in a time of 50.50, representing Nunawading, Matthew Temple. In first place, Australian champion and winner of the gold medal in a time of 49.92, representing Bond, Queensland, Elijah Whittington. Congratulations, swimmers, and thank you to our presenter. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the pool deck the athletes in the women's 17 to 18 400-metre individual medley final. In lane 1, representing Knox Pymble, Georgia Peregrina. In lane 2, representing Nunawading, Zoe Deakin. In lane 3, representing Acacia Bayside, Madeline Snell. In lane 4, representing Bond, Queensland, Sarah Beale. In lane 5, representing Ginindera, Jacinta SM. In lane 6, representing Arena, Lauren Gastovic. In lane 7, representing Kawana Waters, Michaela Popham. And in lane 8, representing St. Peter's Western, Ellie O'Donoghue. These are the athletes in the women's 17 to 18 400-metre individual medley final. And they're off and away now in the women's 17 to 18 400-metre individual medley final. See which swimmers are out the fastest in this butterfly leg.
They're great field again in this event. We've got Zoe Beacon, who's just come off the breaststroke camp. She's obviously been swimming with Australia's best breaststrokers. As I mentioned, is one of the most crucial legs in the 400 IM.
Sarah Beale making her junior national team last year.
They would have just seen that, the time posted before, as I said, of 4:52. So these girls want to get us close to that time and hopefully better it as well.
It's really interesting watching the swimmers play to their main strokes as well, like you were just saying.
Absolutely. The IM events are so exciting. You can see the seesawing battle between, from one leg to the next, and hopefully they're all getting close to the wall at the end.
We all remember this event very clearly from Beijing 2008. Steph Rice taking the world record there. 3 gold medals from that Olympics. The golden girl, they were calling it.
Absolutely. Stephanie Riso in this event for quite a few years, and certainly Beijing was a standout for her.
Still holds that Australian record as well. In a time of 4:29.45.
The world record of 4:26, which is also very impressive.
We're very selfish. We wish that never got broken.
So the World University Games qualifying time, 4:45. The girls should be trying to get hopefully close to that as well. The field has spread a little bit coming into the breaststroke. As I said, the most crucial leg in the 400 IM. Hopefully Zoe in lane 3 can make a move.
Did you ever give the 400 individual medley a crack, Clemmy?
I think it was only as punishment from the coach. It was certainly not my favourite event.
Yeah, being a sprinter, that would have been punishment enough. All right, so swimmers make their way down now. The breaststroke leg. It's really funny in that backstroke, you've got to save your legs as much as you possibly can for this breaststroke leg. Obviously, breaststroke being a very leg-heavy dominated stroke.
Yeah, it's such an impulsive stroke, and it's the stroke where you have to be most efficient in. So if you've spent all your biggies in that backstroke, and now where your legs are starting to pulse, and you've got lactic acid building up really quickly, within 3.5 minutes of an event, you're kind of redlining, and you still have over a minute to go. So this is a crucial part of the race.
Just under 15 metres to go in this breaststroke leg.
The girls will be visualising, trying to build into this wall as hard as it is. They've got to try and accelerate into this freestyle. They're doubling the speed.
Sarah Beale leading into the freestyle leg now, 3:43.59. Closely followed by Jacinta Essam, 3:44.84.
It's a good race for first here.
Jacinta Essam really trying to start to make that move. And here she goes. It's Jacinta Essam, Sarah Beale.
They're going head to head. It'll be interesting who comes off this final wall with a little bit of momentum.
It's going to be Jacinta Essam at the wall. 4:17.62, 1 lap to go.
Great effort. She looks high in the water. She's got a better kick. She's going to swim away with this.
She's really timed this swim well.
She's going to take this victory in style. Nothing better than swimming away from the opposition.
And here we go at the wall, Jacinta Essam in a time of 4:49.58. Sarah Beale, 4:52.04, and Madeline Snell, 4:55.23. That rounds out our top 3. The women's 17 to 18 400 metre individual medley. Really good events to look forward to. The Open Finals kicking off at 8 p.m. tonight.
Oh, how can we go past this 100 freestyle? Carl's in insulating form, obviously winning 100 butterfly.
Regular or chicken salt?
He looked so easy.
Both.
48.60 this morning. He switched
Seven News is #1 in the most important resource of all, Our people. Live now to Mark Mooney.
Jane, it is the jewel.
First to breaking news, Andrea Nicholas.
First on the scene. Award-winning reporters, decades of experience, respected, credible.
Striving every night to deliver Adelaide's most trusted, reliable news service.
Adelaide Sport.
And Adelaide's live weather reports.
It's everything to us. 7 News is Adelaide's news.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the medal ceremony for the women's 19 to 20 400 metre individual medley. The presenter of the medals is Adam Pine, Swimming Australia General Manager, Paralympic and Open Water Programs. In second place, and the winner of the silver medal in a time of 4:56.91, representing Laverton, Paris Buster. In first place, Australian champion and winner of the gold medal in a time of 4:52.01, representing Trinity Grammar, Francesca Fitzhenry. Congratulations, swimmers, and thank you to our presenter, Adam Pine. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the pool deck the athletes in the men's 20 to 21 50 metre butterfly final. In lane 2, representing Southside Wesley, Christopher Purcell. In lane 3, representing Norwood, Joshua Smith. In lane 4, representing St Hilda's WA, Jackson Govers. In lane 5, representing Toowoomba Grammar, Patrick Ruan. In lane 6, representing Geelong, Zachary Hussain. And in lane 7, representing Southside Wesley, Matthew Harding. These are the athletes in the men's 20 to 21 50 metre butterfly final.
Expect this to be pretty fast. Some of these boards are backing up from the 100 freestyle earlier, so great racing practice for them here.
Minimal breaths here, Clemmy. You know all about this.
Yeah, absolutely. It's probably just one or two breaths really in this 50 butterfly.
Down at the touch, Jackson Govers of St Hilda's, 24.58. Very quick swim.
Yeah, that's a great effort. You'd want to get closer to sub 24 pretty soon.
A variety of food and beverage options will be provided on the concourse. Be sure to make your way upstairs for a morning coffee or midday bite to eat. Centre Lane will also host a number of stores with arena merchandise, Bio Island smoothie bikes and an ice swim photo booth. Have you ever wondered exactly how many calories you burn in a swimming session? Well, download Swimming Australia's new iSwim and you can track it all. You can follow along with your training schedule and see your progress. There's tons of great challenges in there too. You can race your friends, go in the draw to win some awesome prizes, and you can even link your smartwatch to it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the medal ceremony for the women's 17 to 18 400 metre individual medley. The presenter of the medals is Glenn Berringen, Swimming Australia National Youth Coach. In third place and the winner of the bronze medal in a time of 4:55.23, representing Acacia Bayside, Madeline Snell. In second place and the winner of the silver medal in a time of 4:52.04, representing Bond, Queensland, Sarah Beale. In first place, Australian champion and winner of the gold medal in a time of 4:49.58, representing Ginindera, Jacinta SM. Congratulations, swimmers, and thank you to our presenter, Glenn Berringen. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the pool deck the athletes in the men's 18 to 19 50 metre butterfly final. In lane 1, representing Mingara Aquatic, Shay Booth. In lane 2, representing Albany Creek, Jack Comandira Minky. In lane 3, representing Brackenridge, Jordan Conroy. In lane 4, representing Norwood, Mitchell Follett. In lane 5, representing Brisbane Grammar, Joseph Jackson. In lane 6, representing Caribou, Jacob Spark. In lane 7, representing Carlisle, Jeremy Laganilla. And in lane 8, representing St. Peter's Western, Charles Cox. These are the athletes in the men's 18 to 19 50 metre butterfly final.
Great history in this event in Australia, obviously with the Australian and Commonwealth record held by Med Target. These boys want to get as close to low 24 as possible.
There's never really anything in these 50s, is there? It's just splash and dash.
No, Joe Jackson putting it together a great 50 here.
Joe Jackson backing up 24.53. He's had his work cut out for him tonight.
Absolutely, multiple swims. We saw him last night as well, so it's exactly what this meet's all about, getting the guys to swim morning and nights and multiple days.
Some really promising stuff in that 50-metre butterfly last night. Clemmy, we spoke about the change of the guard with the butterfly. We've had a lot of great butterfly athletes in the past, and now we're sort of starting to see a lot of young guns sort of emerge up through these development programs as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's always in these type of events where we've had great history that it is a little bit cyclical and there's a bit of a lag. But it's great to see a lot of Victorians coming up in some of these in the butterfly events. Matt Temple from Nuttawading and Bowen Goth as well. But definitely is going to come up. And these guys have been to national event camps recently, so they've rubbed shoulders. They know what the benchmarks are. And look, we've had, as you said, we've had great history, so Aussies can definitely swim good butterfly.
It's nice for them also when they go into these camps to have the equipment and the technology to make sure that they're bettering themselves and getting, like you said, the advice from also the older athletes as well to sort of show them the way, and that's what the sport's really about.
Absolutely. I think now there is a lot of in stake for them to swim for these days. Obviously, the World Youth Championships, they've got World University Games, as well as, potentially in a couple of months, if they can put it all together, go to the World Championships in the Open Division.
That's it, Clemmy. Well said. All right, well, we'll see the men's open 50-metre butterfly coming up soon after 8 o'clock tonight with the open finals. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the medal ceremony for the men's 20 to 21 50-metre butterfly final. The presenter of the medals is Glenn Berringen, Swimming Australia National Youth Coach. In third place, and the winner of the bronze medal in a time of 25.62, representing Norwood, Joshua Smith. In second place, and the winner of the silver medal in a time of 25.57, representing Southside Wesley, Christopher Purcell. In first place, Australian champion and winner of the gold medal in a time of 24.58, representing St Hilda's WA, Jackson Govers. Congratulations, swimmers, and thank you to our presenter, Glenn Berringen. Get behind your favourite swimmers by tweeting messages of support or sharing your Instagram pictures using hashtag #CrownTheChamps. We'll put the best photos and tweets up on the big screen throughout the day. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the pool deck the athletes in the men's 100-metre backstroke multi-class B final. In lane 1, representing Uni of Queensland, Bailey Stewart. In lane 2, representing Tuggeranong Vikings, Joshua Alford. In lane 3, representing Kawana Waters, Liam Schluter. In lane 4, representing Uni of Queensland, Jack Island. In lane 5, representing Sopak, Oscar Stubbs. In lane 6, representing Valley Aquatic, Darcy Gilson. In lane 7, representing Brisbane Jets, Harrison Vig. In lane 8, representing Marion, Jesse Ongles. These are the athletes in the men's 100-metre backstroke multi-class B final. Athletes off and away in the B final of the men's 100-metre backstroke multi-class. These guys have just also gone through reclassification, so to speak, of their classes.
Some of them have moved classes, but also it's very important swims for them. They're swimming for spots in the World Para Games, which are happening later on this year. So very important races for them here.
As they make their way now through the turn. Of course, at the end of this race, we look to their point score.
Yep, with 1,000 points being the actual current world record in the classification and the event.
If they break the world record, anything
it's
past
above
that,
1,000.
how good's that? So higher the better.
Absolutely, but they'd still be going for a win, obviously. Trying to get to the wall first, trying to finish off their race strategy, that's for sure.
Coming into the finish now, just waiting for those final points to be updated. And it looks like it's Liam Schulter with the total point score of 791, swimming the 100 back in 104.08. The men's 800-metre freestyle on the way very soon. Nice to have the multi-class mixed in with the Australian Swimming Championships here as always, and having the different teams, whether it's the World Uni Games, the World Para Games as well, and obviously a little bit later on in June there'll be the World Championship trials for our other swimmers as well.
Absolutely, I think it's been a great inclusion to combine all the different selections, and also all the different, having the para swimmers with the able-bodied swimmers competing at the same event. So also some of the staging camps we've combined as well. So it's great to see them all. Obviously they're training together, so it's great to see them compete together as well. Yeah,
it's really nice to see the unity within Swimming Australia. The 800 free, not too far away. Don't forget the Open Finals kick off tonight from 8. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the medal ceremony for the men's 18 to 19 50-metre butterfly. The presenter of the medals is Glenn Berrington, Swimming Australia National Youth Coach. In third place, and the winner of the bronze medal in a time of 25.08, representing St. Peter's Western, Charles Cox. In second place, and the winner of the silver medal in a time of 25:07, representing Norwood, Mitchell Follett. In first place, Australian champion and winner of the gold medal in a time of 24:53, representing Brisbane Grammar, Joseph Jackson. Congratulations, swimmers, and thank you to our presenter, Glenn Berringen. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the pool deck the athletes in the men's 20 to 21 800 metre freestyle final. In lane 4, representing Albany Creek, Daniel Jacobson. In lane 5, representing Kinross Walleroy, Brandon Fraser. These are the athletes in the men's 20 to 21 800 metre freestyle final. In the water now, the men's 20 to 21 800 metre freestyle timed final. 16 laps of the pool.
It's another event where we've had great history in the past, obviously with the Grant Hackett, predominantly Ian Thorpe winning a couple of world titles in this event as well.
It's not every now, it's not, you know, a lot of the time we don't get to actually see the men race this event in the 800 metre freestyle as well. So it's nice to see them have a hit out. Usually the women in the 800 free, the men in the 1500s.
Yeah, so these guys would be obviously, you know, I think it'd be in pretty heavy training, obviously wanting to post a pretty good time, especially in the evening where they can get as close to their PB as possible, personal best. Daniel Jacobson is putting on a pretty good pace, going out pretty quick. It's cleared away from Brandon already.
You have to have a great mindset to be a distance swimmer, don't you?
Absolutely. It's obviously, you know, not only do they race for longer, but generally they're putting a few more miles in training. The distance swimmers tend to stay in the pool longer. They're swimming up to 70, 80 kilometers a week. A lot of intensity, a lot of miles, and they certainly burn a lot of calories. I'd like to see how many calories they're burning in a session.
They can download the iSwim app, Clemmy. That's what they can do.
Absolutely.
So I get a very good indication of that.
We should see, actually. It would be quite fascinating to see how many calories these elite athletes are burning as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Will put us to shame, but it would be great to see.
But you're feeling a bit out of touch?
I am. I'm certainly not doing as much as I used to, but it's still very important to keep fit. I try and find my 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes of exercise a day, trying to move at least, you know, get in the pool maybe 3 or 4 times a week if I can. 2 or 3 kilometres, no more. But, I mean, you know, throwing some weights around, it's really important just to stay active.
We see some swimmers also, when they finish, some either get back in the pool or they don't. They like to go and try something new, or they like to go back to what feels comfortable. A lot of swimmers also use swimming as a form of meditation once they finish up.
Yep.
Which, you know, I guess kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Hearing that water around your ears. And
no, the swimming is very meditative practice. I think, you know, I've realised that it's, you know, since I've retired, and I did have a bit of a separation from the sport that came back to it, and I really enjoy it. It's probably my favourite form of exercise.
so if that's the case, if what we're saying is true, do you think these distance swimmers are the most zen out of the lot? More time in the water, more zen. Probably focusing on their programs, though.
Well, you know, they have to be a little bit unique to be able to put up with so much training, have this mindset of being very, you know, it's a lot of lonesome time in the pool.
Yeah.
But yeah, certainly you have to be comfortable with yourself, that's for sure.
Coming down now to the 400-metre turn, halfway. (4:02.91), Daniel Jacobson, Albany Creek.
So the world record stands at 7:32.12, set by Ling Zhang, which is a phenomenal time, and Australian record still held by Grant Hackett, which is 7:38.65. It's
back in 2005,
2005 at the World Championships. Ian Thorpe holds the all-comers record in 7:41.59. Also at the Pan Pacs in 2001, a long time ago. But Thorpe had a great tussle with Grant Hackett in that event from memory.
Always good races to watch.
Absolutely.
Got some new rivalries forming though here. And you know, it starts here with these age finals, Clemmy, like we've been saying. This is a great opportunity for the swimmers to race in from heats to finals and have that quick change over time.
Yeah, it's a chance for them to express themselves, show off a little bit, make a note with the selectors that they want to be racing either at the World University Games or the Youth World Championships. It's a really, it's just a chance for them to progress.
Chance to build those rivalries, those friendly rivalries, like you and Jeff Hugel back in the day.
Absolutely, I think that's what it's all about. I think when we were talking about it earlier with some of the coaches today, that we did have a lot of event camps, and you know, we used to push each other every single lap and trying to get the most out of each other in training, and also in the races. But once the sim down was done, we used to be best friends. So the World University qualifier here is 8:05.10. Jacob would have to come back with a sub 2-minute last 200 to get to that time.
Nonetheless, a great effort by Daniel Jacobson. Brandon Fraser at the turn, 6:31.98. Some rising stars coming up in the next final, the 18 to 19 men's 800 metre freestyle timed final. There goes the bell for Daniel Jacobson. 100 metres left to swim.
Great to see his Albany Creek coach and team supporting him, trying to get him across to the really good time here. He has looked very solid throughout this whole 800. His stroke hasn't changed at all.
Sitting nice on top of the water there as well. "15 metres to swim for Daniel Jacobson of Albany Creek. And he stops the clock in 8:12:03. A great swim. Big improvement on this morning's swim of 8:19:92. And at the touch for Brendan Fraser, 8:46:98. Congratulations to our swimmers in the men's 800, 20 to 21, 800 metre freestyle final. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the pool deck the athletes in the men's 18 to 19 800 metre timed final. In lane 1, representing New Swim Swim Club, Sam Harris. In lane 2, representing Sydney University, Cormac Guthrie. In lane 3, representing Palm Beach Currumbin, Riley Clouds. In lane 4, representing Chandler, Mitchell Tinsley. In lane 5, representing Bond Queensland, Tristan Bullen. In lane 6, representing Nuttawading, Elliot Rogerson. In lane 7, representing UWA West Coast, Adam Sudlow. And in lane 8, representing TSS Aquatics, Phoenix Douglas. These are the athletes in the men's 18 to 19 800 metre freestyle time final. Wow, off to a good start there, Clemmy. The men's 18 to 19 800 metre freestyle timed final. Lots of talent in this pack.
Absolutely, the new crop of distance swimmers in Australia, and pretty even through the first 50, so hopefully we'll get a nice tussle for the whole 800.
Plenty of names making that sort of transition between open water and pool swimming. It's nice to see that they're sort of you know, have obviously chosen one in the past, and now they're starting to tinker with both of the sports, which is really awesome to see.
Absolutely. The inclusion of open water into the Olympic program, World Championship program is, you know, it opened doors to so many swimmers, not only obviously pool swimmers to do open water, but the other way around as well. So makes it a very busy program trying to do both, but some guys are managing it pretty well.
I'm sure they're appreciating their own lane space, those open water swimmers.
Exactly. At least they don't have to contend with people bumping into them and any body contact. Just focusing on really on the black line on the bottom of the pool and just whatever it's in the peripheral vision. So, you know, but ultimately trying to swim their own race, which is really important.
Mitchell Tinsley, one to watch out there in lane 4 tonight. Already starting to make his move.
Trains under Vince Riley, a very experienced coach up in Brizzy.
Also trains alongside Jack McLaughlin, so we could expect Mitchell to come home strong. Also did an 8-second PB in the 400-metre freestyle final last night too.
Absolutely. You know, some of these guys that are training with swimmers slightly more experienced, slightly quicker than them, you know, this is a great opportunity to put that training into fruition and see if they can better their own personal best time.
Yeah, he's really taking the lead there. 1.5 body lengths out in front. Sitting pretty on top of the water, one stroke at a time.
Absolutely. It's some of the distance swimmers have slightly more unique strokes compared to the sprint freestylers. They're obviously, they need to find their own efficiencies, and it's quite different to sprinters where it's a little bit more dynamic. These guys tend to lay on the water a little bit longer, has a lower stroke rate as well. And you can see their kicking is not necessarily constant. They tend to bring it in and switch it off. So obviously trying to conserve energy throughout this whole 800.
The good news is for them, no sighting in this race, opposed to their open water races as well.
Absolutely. Look, they'll be obviously looking forward to the final bell, which is probably they don't need to look out for anything, but they'll be listening out for the bell. But and look, some of these guys will be wanting to kick at certain different parts of the race. You know, now coming up to this, you know, this 400-metre mark, obviously wanting to hopefully negative split or have an even split 800 metres, which will be really important.
Moving into the halfway mark of this 800-metre timed final. Mitchell Tinsley ticking over there, 3:57.43.
It's great to see that the rest of the field pretty close together and, you know, utilising each other, trying to get through the field, and you can see a great tussle for the minor places.
That race experience, getting as many runs on the board as you possibly can. Open finals kicking off in just under an hour's time.
Mitchell is looking nice and even. His stroke hasn't changed from the previous 100 at all. Still keeping pretty good length. Only breathing to one side and just trickling in the legs a little bit more into this third final turn. Great race for second and third. Adam Sudlow is moving through the field a little bit. Hopefully he might get into the minor places as well.
Starting to see that beat of that kick get more and more.
The most amazing thing in these distance events are these guys, you know, they train to find something in that last 50. They generally swim at least 2 or 3 seconds faster on the last 50 than they do in previous ones. So hopefully all these guys are able to pace it perfectly and have that final kick as well.
Imagine a lot of negative split training.
Absolutely. It's all about even splitting these long distance events, and then obviously finding something for towards the end.
Mitchell Tinsley, 6 minutes 69. 200 meters left to swim.
He's just fallen off the pace a little bit in that third 200 meters. So hopefully he can get back to the 200, which is his second 200. So that's kind of what he would like to be at.
Starting to see these swimmers really trying to lift that stroke rate as they move into the final 100. Come on, Adelaide, get behind these swimmers. 800 meters, 16 laps of the pool.
These are the best juniors in Australia.
Some red shoulders starting to get around there in the field at the moment. To be expected.
Absolutely. These guys would have spent their all, and they still find something. And even Mitchell really now kicking in, and he's lifted even higher out of the water. He's picked up the pace again.
And it's going to be Mitchell Tinsley as he makes his way down. Mitchell Tinsley of Chandler stops the clock, 8:02.59. A great swim and 10 seconds faster than his time this morning. Second place, Tristan Bullen, 8 minutes 12.62. And Riley Clout rounding out third place there, 8:13.61. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the medal ceremony for the men's 20 to 21 800 meter freestyle timed final. The presenter of the medals is Rowan Taylor, Swimming Australia, Technical Director of Victoria and Tasmania. In second place, the winner of the silver medal in a time of 8:46.98, representing Kinross Wallaroi, Brendan Fraser. In first place, Australian champion and winner of the gold medal in a time of 8 minutes 12.03, representing Albany Creek, Daniel Jacobson. Congratulations, swimmers, and thank you to our presenter, Rowan Taylor.
So can you mention
In less than 15 minutes, Olympic silver medalist 200-metre backstroker Mitch Larkin will be signing autographs today, 7:20 p.m. It all happens at the SA Aquatic and Leisure Centre store, so don't miss out.
Regular or chicken salt?
Both. In lane one, representing Uni of Queensland, Bailey Stewart. In lane two, representing SLC Aquadot, Mitchell Kilduff. In lane three, representing Yarra Plenty, Rod Welsh. In lane four, representing Aqua Rossa, William Martin. In lane five, representing Kawana Waters, Liam Schulter. In lane six, representing Tuggeranong, Joshua Alford. In lane seven, representing Wollongong, Jared Dyer. And in lane eight, representing Valley Aquatic, Darcy Gilson. These are the athletes in the men's 50-metre butterfly multi-class final.
These guys are swimming for the spots in the World Para Championship, so get behind them, Adelaide.
Straight in there, no time to spare.
Absolutely, these guys are moving really nicely, minimising their breathing. Trying to keep the stroke long into the wall now.
Just wait for those point scores to come through on the scoreboard. And it looks like it's Liam Schulter, total point score of 8:44 in a time of 27:05.
It's got a very busy program.
He has indeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the medal ceremony for the men's 18 to 19 800-metre freestyle time final. The presenter of the medals is Rowan Taylor, Swimming Australia Technical Director of Victoria and Tasmania. In third place, and the winner of the bronze medal in a time of 8:13.61, representing Palm Beach, Currumbin, Riley Clout. In second place, and the winner of the silver medal in a time of 8 minutes 12:62, representing Bond, Queensland, Tristan Bullen. In first place, Australian champion and winner of the gold medal in a time of 8:02.59, representing Chandler, Mitchell Tinsley. Congratulations, swimmers, and thank you to our presenter, Rowan Taylor. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the pool deck the athletes in the women's 50-metre butterfly multi-class final. In lane one, representing Wagga Wagga, Ashley Van Raceback. In lane two, representing SLC Aquadot, Amy Cook. In lane three, representing Traralgon, Emily Beecroft. In lane four, representing Nelson Bay, Taylor Corey. In lane five, representing Traralgon, Ruby Storm. In lane six, representing Nuttawading, Madeline Scott. In lane seven, representing SLC Aquadot, Nikisha Harding. In lane eight, representing Monty, Tiffany Thomas Kane. These are the athletes in the women's 50-metre butterfly multi-class. And the women's 50-metre butterfly multi-class off and away. Really starting to get in their stroke nice and early.
If it's ever important to swim your own race, this is it, because these guys are swimming for points rather than just to win here. So trying to get to the wall but get the most amount of points, the 1,000 points being the world record in the event.
Again, it comes down to the big point score.
And here we go, coming into the finish. Waiting for those results to come through. It looks like it's going to be Taylor Corrie, 8.95 total points score, 30.31 her official time. Congratulations to all the swimmers in the women's 50-metre butterfly multi-class. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the medal ceremony for the men's 50-metre butterfly multi-class. The presenter of the medals is Rowan Taylor, Swimming Australia Technical Director of Victoria and Tasmania. In third place, the winner of the bronze medal, representing SLC Aquadot, Mitchell Kilduff. In second place, and the winner of the silver medal, representing Tuggeranong Vikings, Joshua Alfred. In first place, Australian champion and winner of the gold medal, representing Kawana Waters, Liam Schilter. Congratulations, swimmers, and thank you to our presenter, Rowan Taylor. Olympic silver medalist, 200-metre backstroke, Mitch Larkin is signing autographs right now at the SA Aquatic and Leisure Centre store, so don't miss out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the medal ceremony for the women's 50-metre butterfly multi-class. The presenter of the medals is Rowan Taylor, Swimming Australia, Technical Director of Victoria and Tasmania. In third place, and the winner of the bronze medal representing Nunawading, Madeline Scott. In second place, and the winner of the silver medal representing Traralgon, Ruby Storm. In first place, Australian champion and winner of the gold medal representing Nelson Bay, Taylor Corey. Congratulations, swimmers, and thank you to our presenter, Rowan Taylor. Thank you, technical officials. You may now leave the pool deck.